to the season, 4th in a row as well. You're on a bit of a roll right now. So go back to double header at Iowa kind of helped, right?
Double Iowa with what was the Hawk? No?
Right before that, drop.
Oh crap!
So there you go. It's been one of those seasons by now. Also joining us, Pato O'Ward, who will start alongside Scott on the front row for tomorrow's race, driving number 5, Errol McLaren Chevrolet, as it is a all Chevrolet front row for tomorrow's race. Second front row start of the season for Pato. Scott, we'll begin with you. Tell us about your qualifying run. How satisfying?
Oh, really satisfying because it all started in Q1 for us. I mean, pumped a decent lap out there. It was like 16th better than P2, and we were able to just do one lap on our greens. And then we just bolted those on for Q3. I just had to make sure I got to the fast 6, which we did, and felt like every lap I did in quali was pretty, I nailed it pretty good. So it was a really satisfying qualifying session, probably the best of my IndyCar career, to be honest.
Can you take a look at the gap between you and Pato, the rest of the field? That last lap was huge.
Yeah, that was a money one. That was real nice.
Yeah.
That was juicy. So I'm really happy with that one. Yeah, look, honestly, same car as what we ran last year. The Dixon Engine car has just been unreal. The Chevy's been awesome, and yeah, been a lot of gains everywhere. I think we've made improvements, but you know, overall, just to come here with the same philosophy and just nail laps, it's a good feeling, especially with the interruptions between sessions. And I actually wanted it to rain, but I was actually excited for the rain. The rain was a lot of fun this morning, and I had a blast. But learning a ton every time I'm in the rain. But yeah, nice to be fast in the wet and the dry.
And Pato, good momentum heading into tomorrow's race for you, starting on the front row. Your thoughts?
Yeah, congrats, Scott. I don't think I had 3/10 in there to get a little bit closer. Maybe one, but yeah, pretty stellar lap. But no, I was super happy with my car. I think we were really strong in Q2. I thought it would be a couple tenths slower in Q3 just because it's not new alternate. Yeah, well, I've never won from pole, so I'm not angry. I'm starting second.
I have.
Maybe this goes well for tomorrow. Who knows? We'll begin with questions in person. Nate Ryan from NBC, and Chris.
You have won from pole, Scott, but this is the 4th time you started with pole. You've won twice, and then one time you finished second. That was here last year. Is last year's race here, was that one that you feel like kind of got away from you?
Oh yeah. I mean, the final stint there, we were 15th, and we managed to lose by nose. There's a lot went on, but our car was phenomenal. So I feel like it's just as good this year. It's just a matter of just I don't know what will happen tomorrow. We don't know. It's you can't even plan for it really. Guy won last year doing 6 stops. So it's you just got to play it on the run and try and do the best job, execute every lap that I can. Pit stops need to be good, and the reason we were back there last year was a bad pit stop, and that was an unfortunate thing that doesn't really happen on my car. But yeah, I'm super pumped for tomorrow. See what we got.
Colton was saying Thursday night that when you're fast here, you're just waiting for something to go wrong. Did you feel that way last year?
Yeah, I mean, you're just waiting for the yellow lights to flash up on your dash or something like that. But you can't control anything like that. It's just a matter of me controlling what I can control and execute. And I've done that. I feel like all weekend. It's just a matter of just executing now for tomorrow's race.
Pato, even though Scott kind of dominated, well by 3/10, is this a race where, like you said, you're not starting on pole, but maybe it's not a race where you necessarily want to be up front because things can just go haywire?
Yeah, no, everything can happen here. As we've seen, in 21, the first car that was in the air won. So really. Yeah, will it be as chaotic tomorrow? I don't know. That's what we thought in 22. We're like, everybody's kind of knows it was worse. So tomorrow is the same, worse, better. I don't know. If it rains, it'll make things interesting.
Yeah. How do you strategize it?
You don't.
You don't.
I just think you don't.
You have like a plan if you don't.
That goes out the window after the first stint, usually.
Yeah.
Do you make a backup plan for what happens?
Well, you have like 10 plans. Usually
Plans just happen.
yeah. One falls and it's like, all right, we're going to plan F.
Yeah. I think I was on I've done this last year, plan Z1.
Do you feel like you waste time then? 'Cause I know you sit in strategy meetings for hours about these 10 plans. And
No,
then-
well, you don't really plan them out. You're like, well, we're going into the race like this, and then let's see where we get guided. Pretty much.
Yeah, see what our destiny holds.
Yeah.
Is that Star Wars?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch Star Wars, but yeah, it was just a big word, destiny. So no, I think we'll just play it as it goes. I think me and Pato will just get a really strong start, get away from everyone, and fight for the win.
Chris and Bruce.
Scott, was there any additional emphasis placed on qualifying for this race, given that, second place start? It's like, they want to get that damn pole out of the way now.
No, every qualifying we go into on a pole is just how it is. It's just IndyCar, man. Like, it's so hard to just nail it. That's why it feels good when you have a margin. But, I think, everyone's so bloody good now. So it's just a matter of putting it together. And I still think, front row start's still bloody good. Like, getting the fast six is tough these days. You can just miss it by half a 10. So there's no extra emphasis every week. It's just, you just want it more, I guess, when you miss out on it a lot.
Where did Printer Wagon come from?
Well, I drive with Dex Imaging, who sell printers and copiers, and I just started calling it the printer wagon. And because I call the Good Ranchers Chevy the meat wagon. So every car I'm just going to name like Pennzoil's like the oil wagon, and then we'll just like move on from there.
So is PVG the paint wagon?
Yeah, but I don't drive that, so it's like a horse and cart. No, don't tell them that. I guess you will know now.
Yeah, cat's out of the bag now. Bruce.
Scott, for Team Penske to get a road course pole, I mean, how important is that?
It's a street course.
Street course, road course?
Yeah, no, I'm joking. But
Either
I love giving
or.
you shit. No, I think I'm really stoked. I think we were dry all year, and I guess qualifying's a really strong suit on our.
Are you wet now?
What's that?
Are you wet now?
What?
You say you're dry all year.
Oh,
now you're wet.
yeah. You should see. I'm sweating through my suit, but no. We went through a bit of a dry spell there, and it was nice. We've got two. I think we're 3 in a row now. So yeah, that's a good thing. I'm really happy for Haz, who drives the RP1. He put stickers all on the truck, and he gets 3 stickers now, which is fantastic.
And for either one of you, didn't get a chance, practice was in the wet, it was only 30 minutes and there's no warm-up. Is that just gonna make this race even more of a crapshoot, or do you think this is a better way of just going into it?
We've been dry the past few years, and it's Crashville, so.
We don't need warm up. I think just press on. We'll be
I
right.
don't know, maybe we're on full green.
Honestly, I don't want anyone to do any more laps. My car's really good. They don't need French anymore.
Good point. Anyone else in person? Go ahead.
Scott, SVG said apparently in the last few days that he's going to be leaving supercars in Australia and coming to NASCAR next year, at least part-time, and he'll be at Indy next week. And how nice is it to have him coming over? And I mean, you guys have, seem to be pretty friendly.
Yeah.
Be nice to have him close by to cheer on.
Yeah, I think he's he's been talking to me a little bit about what it's like to live here and stuff like that. I don't know if it's official yet, but I think his intention's that if it all happens. But yeah, look, it's awesome. I think I've said a number of times, I think what he did at Chicago was awesome for New Zealand motorsport, and for him to be here, I'm very excited for him. It's just crazy, like 4 years ago we were banging doors in supercars, and now we've both had a win in America, which is awesome. So yeah, it's going to be cool to race on the same weekend. Brody Kostecki from Australia's here as well. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. Looking forward to it. But I'm gonna go home and watch it from my couch on Sunday anyway.
But you can go to the truck race Friday night.
I might, yes. You know what? I probably will go to that. Yeah, I will go to that. Yeah, that's actually a good point. I should go to that. Yeah. Yeah, you brought something at least, Bruce. Thank you. Yeah.
Let's
Anything
go.
else I can help you out?
Let's go,
Marcus
Jack.
Barbecue, by the way.
Let's go, Jack. Don't take 2 off soon. Go ahead, Jack.
We don't have warm-up session. How do you evaluate the green tires?
You don't. You just pick a tire and then don't abuse it too much, I guess.
Yeah, I agree.
Is it the same green you had at the tree circuit?
Should be? Believe so. Yes, I think both compounds are the same.
Luis Salinas from Deportes, Mexico.